Hello you lovely people, how are you all doing this beautiful day? I'm Eshna and I welcome you back to my channel. Today you're up for another fragrance review, and that too a very recent purchase, and I haven't taken a lot of time to review and test this out, and I'm here to share it, and you wanted to see this review soon enough as well. From the title you're already aware that I'm going to talk about the LoveChild Masaba Perfume Nani House. This is what exactly is with me. I don't have any other variant with me at this point, so I just didn't want to hold back the review once I have tested it. So this is going to be a full-blown one, so make sure you stick around till the end of this video. But before we get started, please spare a moment to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell icon next to it so that you're notified for all my future uploads. Now yeah, let's cut the intro short and dive into the video, shall we? Alright, before we get into the fragrance, what do? I cover what's on my lips today. So I'm wearing a combination of a lip liner and a lipstick, and it's a very old set that I'm using, and I'm trying to get over with it. So this is again a Maybelline. You can see the tiny quantity that is left. This is the Maybelline lip liner in the shade Midnight Plum. I don't even know if this exists anymore, but this is a fantastic color. Just look at it. This is the lip liner. I've not only lined my lips, but I've filled up them as well. And this is, as you can see from the packaging condition, is another old one from Color Bars. So the old packaging is with me. This is the shade Addictive Magenta. I'm down to this bit, so I'm trying to use this up. This is a quick swatch of this color. So it's a very beautiful magenta color. Sorry for the bad swatching, but yeah, this is the color and this is the lip liner. A combination of these two colors and one or two strokes gave this color. My hand is fairer than my skin, so on my skin this looks a bit darker than my hand, but wherever you look, my lips or my hand, I love this color and I'm trying to use this up. So this is an old lip combo which I have with me, and I'm trying to use this up. So this is how the LoveChild Masaba Nani House perfume looks like from the outside. The carton is very simple. It has this magenta pink, rather not magenta, this is a fuchsia pink shade that is there on the cardboard box. Nothing fancy, very understated, very classic. The name is written right here, and only some information about the fragrance is right here. Nothing on top, but at the bottom you have a barcode with the necessary details about the fragrance. So there is a description here about the fragrance, which I will probably read out when we talk about the notes and everything. Once I open this and this safety lid, this is where your fragrance is housed, but there is a problem with the packaging. The fragrance doesn't come out. It comes out with this white casing, which is a thing. It's not a major thing, but it's still an inconvenience. But yeah, not everybody likes to store their fragrances in their boxes. See, I have to put in really some effort to bring it out. So I understand the purpose is like you throw away the box anyways. Not everybody throws away their boxes. So if this video, I'm I guess hoping a lot, but if this video ever reaches out to Masaba, please just do a quality check, because it's not a huge thing. Just it'll make the entire presentation a bit more put together and holistic. That's all. Otherwise, I love it. I specifically love this packaging. I have told it in my first impression as well. There used to be a perfume line from MAC, which they created to commemorate some of their classic iconic lipsticks, and they had a packaging which was understated, classy, and this reminds me of that packaging a lot. It's not exactly the same, but on the similar lines. So please don't call out to me and say it's not same. I know it's not same. I'm saying they are on the same lines. So on to the packaging. Also again, I love this checkered black and white thing as the lid, and you have a candy golden candy marked on, embossed on it, which is again a very nice thing. So the description will come handy a bit now, but let me cover the notes as well. Together we can do it. Again, a golden atomizer and a very solid packaging. So why this is designed like that, or it smells like that, let me read it. 4-year-old you peeking through the jasmine bushes into your nanny's veranda while she hums her favorite melody, soaking in the aroma of the mogras that she lovingly cups in her hands. A typical weekend at Nani House. Intense notes of mogra, envelope notes of white jasmine along with white musk, reminding you of the fragrance from Nani's Gajra that nestled atop her silver locks. I find this a very nice way of describing the fragrance, although I don't essentially relate to this because Nani never wore Gajras. That's not a very common thing in Bengal. So that's okay. So I'm not complaining about the description, rather the description rather befits a very common scenario in Indian household where you visit your Nani house and you get a whiff of all this. I'm guessing this is one of maybe Masaba's own memories that she has shared while she described the fragrance. Whatever it is, I essentially love how this fragrance is described. Now you already heard some of the notes. Let me move on a bit further and talk about a few more notes that are there in this fragrance. It smells wonderful. So at the top you have got peach, plum, lemon, green notes and orange. So the start is sweet, orangey green notes as it says, but trust me, from the start, for me, I don't smell any of this. I directly smell the heart, because the heart is the heart of this fragrance and is super strong. It is jasmine. It's just not jasmine, it has got tuberose, it has got narcissa, ylang ylang, a whole host of white florals here. Why am I not wearing this? I love this fragrance. I love white florals. I am a white floral girl and this is absolutely delightful. And at the base, finally you have white musk, amber and sandalwood. I love fragrances that have sandalwood here. And here it complements in a very nice manner, but to me this is a largely floral, white floral, jasmine, tuberose fragrance, because these are the notes that are most overpowering in this fragrance. I cannot smell other notes, to be very frank. I get a whiff of this and that in this or in majority of fragrances that I wear and review, but here my nose simply can't go beyond the white florals. So if you're not a white floral person, stay away from this because this is strongly white florals. But if you are a person who is into white florals and you enjoy all sorts of white florals, jasmine, tuberose, lily of the valley, any sort of white florals you enjoy, you will definitely love this fragrance. It's a very classic, very old school, very traditional kind of a fragrance. But having said that, even the name Nani House doesn't make this an oldies fragrance. So if you are getting the whiff and idea that this fragrance is called Nani House and it must be for a specific age group to enjoy, no, it's not that. Anybody can wear it, because like I said, you just need to have an affinity. It has already created a beautiful bubble around me. You just need to have a strong affinity to enjoy this fragrance. Talking about the longevity, the major factor where a fragrance is judged. The longevity of this fragrance is okay-ish, I'll be very honest. Considering the price point, you are getting an EDP of 100 ml at 2200, and with such strong overpowering notes right from the start, I expected a bit better longevity. The ideal way of spritzing fragrances, as stated by multiple people over internet, through articles, videos, on YouTube or blogs or anything, you see everybody says you just need 5 spritzes, one here, one here, one here, one here, and one here, one here. 6 spritzes, and you should be good to go. But if you do that logic, if you apply that logic for this one, in 2 hours, max 3 hours, it will start wearing off if you're sweating. If you're inside AC, you're not sweating, this equation will not work for you. You will get a longer wear time. So you have to understand where you can wear it or how many spritzes you need. As a fragrance, this is top notch for me because I am a white floral girl. Disclaimer right here, if you are not into white florals, you will not enjoy this. But if you are, this will be a great scent from the start for you. That's one. The second aspect, which is about longevity, if you are inside AC, this will give you a wear time of at least 5 to 6 hours. But if you are not in AC and you are applying those 2 to 3 spritzes or 5 to 6 spritzes, it will last you not more than 2 to 3 hours, because you will be sweating and it will wear off sooner. but if you overspray this, it can give you a very strong performance that lasts an entire day. So you have to be calculative when you are applying this. So a bit of calculation is required to get the best out of this. Then if you are wearing this, and I would suggest to pair it on your dress as well as your skin so that you can get a better wear time. But if you do that, if you mix this, if you put it on your clothes and your skin, you can get a strong wear time which will cling on to your pulse points even the next day. Like I got a whiff of this fragrance while showering as well, that okay, a bit remnant of it is there on my pulse points, but that was only on my pulse points here and here. No other pulse points were spraying like this, but my clothes had a very nice soft sweet hint of this one. So essentially a floral sweet fragrance. The longevity is very varied. You have to wear it in a calculated manner. You have to know where you're wearing, how many spritzes are required, and it's a heavy bottle. The quality is not compromised. The glass bottle is very heavy, so you won't be able to carry this around with you unless you are like me, who carries bottle regardless of their weight and size. So you can take a decant out of it and carry this around as well. Why am I saying just carry it along? Because that's a safe tip that I always give everybody, because you never know when you are leaving the house for the day how much sweaty you are going to be throughout the day. It can be an 8 hours full time when you are in AC. It can be 8 hours when you are sweating a lot, or a mix of both. So you don't know how it will fare on you. So it's just a bit smart to carry a small decant so that if needed you can reapply. Coming to the projection and sillage, this is not a hugely projecting scent, although it starts off very strong and that strength diminishes over time, and then it becomes a soft sweet fragrance on your body. Coming to the projection, it doesn't project a lot. It starts off strong, but it doesn't project. That's the reality of it. It creates a nice perfume bubble around you so that you enjoy it yourself. You can smell it heavily on yourself that you have put on this, and others who come close to you, they would be able to sniff this on you as well. But it doesn't project a lot or for long, so it doesn't leave a huge trail or anything. But the trail will be left if you're wearing a sari and you have spritzed it, because anyway sari, the drape of the sari always flows and it creates that beautiful aura which helps spreading the fragrance, which is not the case for any other attire. So that also varies. Okay, like I said early in the video, that although this is called Nani House, this is not for a fragrance that is meant for only a certain specific age group. The only thing is you need to have an affinity towards white florals. If you have that, there is no restriction whatsoever for age group. Gender, yes, this is a heavily jasmine based fragrance and a bit feminine, so I'm not sure if men will be enjoying this on themselves or would rather prefer smelling it on their counterparts, because this is, yeah, I rarely tag any fragrance to be masculine or feminine, but this is heavily a feminine fragrance. And if you are a man who enjoys wearing such fragrances, go for it. No restriction whatsoever. Who am I to say anything? But I see women reaching out for this more because it's very clearly a feminine, beautiful scent. This reminds me of a very old fragrance from Spins earlier when I was very young. I used to see my mother apply one, and I don't even remember the name of it, so I can't even draw a parallel here, but it's beautiful and it reminds me of that. So it's a perfect scent for special occasions, your date nights, your festivals, your weddings and all that. You can wear it on a daily basis as well, but I would not suggest that, because you will be wasting such an expensive bottle on an everyday wear where you will be using it very fast and you won't get the bang for your buck. As I see it, you keep it, use it for a long time, so that you know that what you have done is justified. You have used it for a long time. I see it only for special occasions. Overall, am I recommending this? Only if the fragrance goes on discount. Do not pay $2,200 for it. I paid myself $1,650 when I saw it on discount. This goes on discount here, so from time to time. Just keep an eye out on the online portals. When you get a discount, then you purchase it. Even 1650 seems to be a bit pricey when it doesn't last. But again, the longevity is a mathematical ground here, I would say. You just have to calculate what you're wearing, when you're wearing, how you're expected to sweat that day, and accordingly you use this, apply the spritzes or carry this around, and this will not disappoint you. So that's it for this fragrance. A definite yay from my side, but yeah, being a white floral girl, this was bound to be a yay anyways from me, so no surprise there, and I'm happy that I got it. I am willing and planning to get my hands on some other fragrances from this line as well, just to see how those are. Let me know which one should I try. If you want to know my review for any specific LoveChild fragrance, let me know in the comment section and I will try to do that. And if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give this video a like, share it with your friends, comment in the comment section if our thoughts are aligned and what else should I try from LoveChild's range. I'll try to get my hands on those and share my review. And I'll link this fragrance for sure in the description box below, so that if you want, you can check it out. And if you're here till this end and you are enjoying this video, then what are you waiting for? If you're enjoying this video, then join this family. What to do to join this family? Just subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel, and when you do so, don't forget to ring the bell icon next to it so that you're notified for all my future uploads. That's it for today. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy.